Magnets for 4th Grade by Victoria Farrell. Humans have been amazed by magnetism for thousands of years. The ancient Greeks and Chinese were the first to make discoveries about magnets. About 4,000 years ago, the Chinese discovered how to make the world's first compass. They made a needle out of magnetite. The needle was placed on a piece of wood so it would float in a bowl of water. In 1269, a French scientist discovered that like poles of magnets repel while unlike poles attract. Magnets are objects that produce an area of magnetic force called a magnetic field. Magnetic fields by themselves are invisible to the human eye. Magnets only attract certain types of metals. Metals such as iron, nickel, and cobalt are attracted to magnets. Magnetism can attract magnetic objects or push them away. Magnets have a magnetic north pole and a magnetic south pole. The Earth itself is a giant magnet with opposite poles. The Earth's core is believed to be a mix of iron and nickel, giving the Earth its own magnetic field. The Earth's magnetic field is responsible for preventing solar winds and charged particles that come from the sun. When energetic particles zooming in from the sun, the so-called solar wind, interact with Earth's magnetic field, we get amazing auroras in the sky, the northern lights and the southern lights. Magnetic compasses use the Earth's magnetic field to help navigate in north, south, east, and west directions. In 1733, a Frenchman discovered that like electrical charges repel while unlike charges attract. This led to other discoveries where magnets were used to create electric currents or electromagnets. Electromagnets are created by an electric current running through a surrounding coil. In 1888, Nikola Tesla invented one of the world's first motors using electromagnets. Since then, we use motors in power toys, cars, boats, and many other machines. Electromagnets were first used in the invention of the telegraph, first telephone, and first television. Magnets are used every day. We use magnets when we ring a doorbell, use a washing machine, clean with a vacuum, use our computers, cell phones, and iPods. We also use magnets in the medical field. Doctors use magnetic resonance imaging, MRI, machines to see inside of our body. We also use magnets in transportation. There are trains in Japan called maglev trains that use magnets to move them. These trains can go 361 miles an hour. Now for some fun facts about magnets. North poles point north, south poles point south. Like poles repel, unlike poles attract. Magnetic forces attract only magnetic materials, iron, nickel, and cobalt. A coil of wire with an electric current flowing through it becomes a magnet. Putting iron inside a current-carrying coil increases the strength of the electromagnet.